Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Town Critics podcast. I'm one third of Small Town Critics. My name is Moe.
Kim.
Mohammed Hashi.
All right, lads, we got a TV review to do. Mr. Idris Elba, starring in Hijack. Apple TV show.
Yeah.
We're here for a spoiler review, guys. So if you haven't seen the show, go watch it. Come back, watch this video. If you have seen the show, stick around. But before we get into this review, guys, I say this all the time. Subscribe. We're nearly at 100 subscribers. We're trying to get there slowly. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We're real, what do you call it? Roots to...
Okay, look. I got you. Look, 100 subscribers doesn't seem a lot to you, but it's a lot to us. Every subscriber means everything to us. So, as I say, anything you could do, like, comment, just send us a message. Talk to Mo, talk to Hash. Thread, X, not Twitter anymore.
Oh, he's
X.
so old.
What?
Thread.
Anyway, look, do all the good stuff. Just look, please help us grow. We're putting out content. We're trying to be as consistent as possible. So just help us out, and hopefully we could sort of repay the favor when we get bigger.
This is real from the bottom up.
Yeah. There's no messing
grassroots.
about.
We're not industry plants.
Exactly.
You know, we weren't placed here by some execs or something like that.
Yeah.
This is from the ground.
Not saying that we don't mind any execs. I'm just saying. Yeah?
I'm saying we got a little sponsorship. But guys, let's get on to the review. Hijack, Hashi, chat to me. What do you think of Hijack, man? Overall,
Only 7 episodes.
yeah.
I thought this is a fantastic show from start to finish. A really great kind of like slow build up, and it's great to have a show that shows peril not only in the air but on the ground. I thought that was very, very smart that they did that to ratchet up the tension and the suspense the whole
Did you say
time.
ratchet?
Huh?
Did you say ratchet?
Yeah, to ratchet up. You know what I mean? When stuff go. I mean, like, you know when the roller coaster goes up.
You could say crescendo.
Crescendo is when it goes down.
No.
Crescendo is literally. Anyway, don't worry. That's.
Do
you know what crescendo is?
Is it when it goes down?
Yeah.
I beg you, pull out your phone and check for me, please.
Pause.
Please.
Goodness
Oh my
me.
days. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm happy to be wrong as long as I'm being enlightened.
How do you spell crescendo?
Goodness. This is great podcasting, guys. Honestly.
How do you
Why?
seriously? How do you spell crescendo? Oh, I see it.
CRES.
I said I see it. Damn it. First, the loudest point reached in a gradually increasing sound. Second definition, the highest point reached in a progressive increase of intensity. And the third is a gradual increase in loudness in a piece of music. I think you need to put your hand up.
Apologies.
So the crescendo.
Hey. Anyway, it is what it is. Go on.
Hey, listen. So the crescendo
Yes.
of this show was incredible, honestly.
Yeah.
And going down all the way to the lows in terms of every episode had a fantastic cliffhanger. That's what I couldn't believe.
Yeah.
And they kept on doing it. And obviously Sam Nelson, Idris Elba's character, we don't 100% know what he does. He says he negotiates stuff like that, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Part of me thinks he's in the Secret Service or something like
Can I
that.
ask a question? So, go on.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
So my question in regards to I enjoyed the Hijack for what I've seen up to anyway.
Yeah.
But what I didn't get is just if you're hijacking a plane, this guy Sam Nelson, he'd say, look, I just want to get home and everything. But then he's made it clear he wants to get home. He's willing to do everything to get home. But then when he's constantly in and around everyone's business, he's like, what up there?
And get off my back.
It is. And the thing about it is he got caught doing something. He's like, say cheese. Smile when I'm gonna buck you in the head. And I'm thinking, all right, cool, fair enough. After that, then watching, I'm thinking he has to be more than just a passenger.
Yeah.
Has to be. Because he's doing too much and he knows too much.
I was thinking hostage negotiator.
I thought he was an air marshal at first. First.
Okay.
And even in the beginning, when the mom and the son are talking about it to the detective,
I thought he was involved somewhere.
Like the music and the stuff, the way they make it sound, they send Sam to sort those kinds of things out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You think it's like some serious thing, but then at the end of the season,
Yeah.
you haven't seen it, but he starts talking to Amanda,
Yes.
and he starts saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna close these business deals." I'm like, wait a second.
So
You are under. Yeah, you're not qualified for this job right now.
I think it ran away from, even though as you say, good cliffhangers, especially what episode was it when I do enjoy where when he went and got the live rounds and he let that one off and he killed someone.
Yes.
And some shows would show you that.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that they didn't show us that.
Yes.
It let us, okay, now they mean business. And there was a disconnect between Idris. The old information he had that they've got blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that happened. So in his mind, we said, "Yeah, go on and shoot me."
The timing is crazy.
Timing is
Yeah. And even like the next episode, you kind of had to figure out for yourself which one is the one that died.
Yeah.
And then eventually you clock it from
yeah.
the mum that was there.
that mum annoyed me,
bro.
She was
She
so good.
played the annoying mum
Perfectly.
perfectly.
Yeah.
But you know what I really like about it, yeah, when she was annoying me and everything, then you realize she had her own issues, because it's almost like she's got PTSD when she was wiping off the Rubik's cube, and
then her
it's
husband
like,
was saying, "Is that really what you're worried
yeah.
about
Right now, yeah.
it's like little things like that.
She was just stressed. She was just stressed.
she was stressed,
travel, kids.
But she
all
needed
this stuff.
everything to be because I know people like that. They need things to be exactly how they thought it was, how it's meant to be for her to operate.
Yeah, because even she spoke
Yeah.
about like the cabin at the top,
yeah.
and they're like, they're
For
not
everyone.
for you, they're for everyone. It's like, no, make sure you put it in that one and this
Yeah.
and that. The way she
Yeah.
clapped back at people, like
Yeah.
it's for
Even-
families.
Even when the lady was trying to
yeah,
at first, yeah, fair enough. I was like, at first, okay, fair enough, because she did seem a bit.
she misunderstood her
like,
intentions.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then obviously when she realized she got bodied and my kid and it's
Even later on in the series, I knew when they asked for a doctor, she's gonna tell her husband, "Don't
No.
you dare."
Yeah.
Don't you
I
dare.
knew
Yeah.
she was gonna do it.
if your partner was a doctor, would you have said anything?
Did you guys think about what you did?
100% I thought
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I did. I even thought about when the older couple and the guy was trying to say it's a blank or it's thing, and the way the lady said, "Okay," and that's it. Don't bother my husband again, because I thought, you know what, like my missus would have done that. Don't get my husband in trouble. Find someone else to do it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough because you kind of made this oath and you're a doctor and you want to
Yeah.
help people and stuff like
What's it
that.
called?
So-
A Hippocratic oath. or something?
Hippocratic.
yeah, it's tough. It's like anyone you see that's hurt, you help them. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
no matter what their views or morals or
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
is. So it is tough. Like seeing or hearing someone dying is probably one of the worst
Yeah.
things in it. So I don't know. I don't blame him for going to help.
By the
I
way, the supporting ensemble cast, everyone was good.
Everyone was great.
There wasn't a bad performance in my opinion. And I
Shout out
couldn't
my
believe-
Sudanese bro, Mohammed Al-Sandal, one of the hijackers. Don't know.
Can
Yeah,
I
it
ask
was
you
really
a
good.
question though? Yeah, this is obviously. So, I quite enjoyed it, but I love the portrayal of. At first, when Idris was saying, "Yeah, so what if they speak Arabic? It doesn't." Like,
Yeah.
it
We're
doesn't
coming
mean-
from Dubai,
we come
dummy.
from Dubai, the majority of people.
Yeah.
And I said, I like they took their time to sort of look at Dubai, sort of air traffic control and
Yeah.
everything, and just show how competent they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas some people were like, "Oh yeah, they're backwards and they don't know what they're doing or who's flying and all that." Again, it just shows the competence of.
Yeah.
It's not just
Yeah.
Europeans who are competent in their work.
Because that guy
That's
in
a really good
Dubai,
point.
the traffic air controller in Dubai, and the one in England, they if it wasn't for them,
For them,
two,
yeah.
Yeah, no one would ever have known.
no one would
Yeah.
ever have known anything.
And because he was so concerned, it's like this doesn't make sense, and the discrepancies in you're okay, it's a serious, it's a potential of
Sure.
and then it's a definite incident,
Yeah.
and then
He was like a detective because literally, like, he just wouldn't let it go.
Because it really doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
like, even when the lady in England was talking about it, it's like, wait, there was a call for an incident, but now it's not an incident?
But then there's the external external.
How does this
report.
make sense?
Yeah.
And to me, it was like, how did none of you lot think twice about this? You
Yeah.
lot just let it go. Like, to me, that seems like a serious emergency. Like,
Yeah.
this was said, but
Yeah.
now it's not said. Okay,
Yeah.
let's monitor this for real properly now. Do you know what I mean? Instead of being like, okay, we're
Yeah.
fine now.
I thought it was very, very smart the way that they tried to even communicate with the ground, right? Just changing the course of the plane by a few degrees.
Yeah.
They did that.
And the whole zigzag thing.
The
how they
whole
did it.
zigzag
thing,
thing,
yeah.
and also the fact that like Sam Nelson was trying to find different ways to communicate with people on the plane as well.
Yeah.
Through messaging, through the gaming system on the plane and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought that was great.
That was so smart.
When I saw him playing the game, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? This ain't the time. Then they said, chat to your opponent. I was like,
there you go.
he got it.
There you
Okay.
go.
The last thing I've got to say about this is when the lady spoke in, I think, Hungarian.
Hungarian, yes.
That was
That
good
was
too.
that was good. That was brilliant. But then, in that moment, I didn't realize that it was at the discretion of obviously I thought there was some sort of like understanding in airport aviation or whatever. Like if there's an incident, allow people to land and deal with it. But these countries did not want to. They wanted to wash their hands of everything.
Of course, they don't want it to be their
This
problem.
plane is coming to my city and it's not meant to.
And
We need to
there's
sort
going
this
to be an
out.
incident.
Yeah, we need to sort this
Yeah.
out.
The
When
poli-
she's talking
yeah.
to it wasn't the Home Secretary, it was the
Foreign Secretary.
Foreign Secretary, and it's like, you're not reassuring us.
Yeah,
So
like
we're gonna shoot
this down. Yeah.
yeah.
And she was like, please don't. Like, it's British. Like,
Then
that's crazy.
The air stewardess was brave though.
Yeah.
When she opened the blinds
Yeah.
and they could see her.
Yeah.
And then
That's such a huge moral quandary, by the way.
Yeah.
Like whether or not you shoot down a plane full of like innocent people.
Yeah.
It's such a scary thing, and that's kind of one of the reasons why the show is so affecting. Because like, it happened on I think it was 2 different occasions where there was fighter jets like literally about to shoot the thing down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
It's
So you
so
might have
scary.
not seen.
Yeah, I was gonna say chop up 6 and 7 for me.
So you know the guy that got given the demands.
Yeah.
He's the Home Secretary.
Home Secretary,
The
yes.
guy that got given the demands. In
Yeah.
the end, he was voting to shoot the plane down when it came above English airspace.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was voting to shoot down. The lady was saying, no, we can't do it. They're
can't do
British
it.
citizens. He was like, let me make the decision.
Yeah.
She was basically saying the Prime Minister no, we just advise the Prime Minister. We make the decision, make
Yeah.
no mistake. And then in the end, he couldn't make the decision. And she was like, no, don't shoot it down.
Because he said like I'm literally like I'm finished, like I'm done
Yeah.
because I've already let like 2 of the most wanted people in the country
Oh,
go.
yeah.
So did the 2 prisoners got let go?
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't know what the
He
plan
doesn't
is.
know.
So the plan was,
Go on, tell them the plan.
because of the hijack, the stock went down.
So they were short on the stock, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're waiting for it to go down so they can make the trade and make as much money as possible. So the guy's just waiting.
So the bold guy, Edgar.
So, oh my days. So you see the beginning, the first episode,
Yeah.
when they first hijacked, Idris ended up in a different seat.
Yeah.
And he ended up with some lady who's crying. He's like, listen, breathe.
Yeah.
Your
Amanda,
family, blah, blah, blah. In the end of episode
7.
7, this whole commotion, everyone starts fighting the hijackers.
Yes.
This whole commotion, she just gets up, she goes into the toilet, puts a gun together, shoots the pilot, gets in the cockpit.
Nah, it was such a great misdirect because
The way it ended, bro,
Yeah.
was just like that. She's just walking through the aisle,
Yeah.
shoots the pilot,
Yeah.
goes in the cockpit and closes it. We're like, who is she?
you see the
Oh,
lead.
so this is segue into season 2.
No, this
no.
is segueing into the last episode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're like, who is she part of the hijackers?
So you've seen all of it now, yeah?
yeah, I've seen
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So with episode 7, like Edgar was threatening the whole time, like if you follow us, if you get in our way, more people will die, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And when he's saying like now, like text now, and you're thinking he's texting Stuart, the main hijacker guy, to go kill another person.
yeah.
And then when she stands up and she goes into the toilet, and then she comes out and then she shoots the pilot, and then she gets into the
Sorry.
and when she gets into the cockpit and she
Yeah.
locks it, and that's how the episode ends. And you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
episode 8 is gonna be mad.
Because they're all fighting the hijackers, and
Yeah.
then you just hear pop, and everyone just stops, like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, what's going on? So basically, the criminals wanted, help me with the
Yeah.
explanation for this. The stock is going down.
Yeah.
They're waiting to make the trade at the perfect time. But the guy, one of them is just waiting and waiting and waiting for time. And the guy's like, make the text now. If you don't make the text, we have to crash the plane into the city. If you make the text, we can go land safely.
Yeah.
And they've got her family hostage as well at the same time. So they're trying to figure out how to open this cockpit and whatnot. And the guy that's waiting for this trade, the money to go up and up, his brethren is basically saying, make the text, like, it's enough now. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's
We got
enough, land the
money.
plane, yeah.
He just goes to his friend, he's like, we need to end this. He shoots his brethren. And then he goes on the phone.
Which one?
He shoots his
Yeah,
criminal friend.
the bold guy.
That was
The
taking
bold
too
guy
long
gets shot, yeah.
with the trade. He's just waiting for the money to go up and up and up and up and up and up and up.
So-
He's just like, it's enough now.
Okay, cool. Because I knew there was obviously there's something bigger than that.
But they never made the text. He just shot him, and then he made a call to someone else and said, yo, make the trade. And then the guy that's dead, he had the phone that would have made the text to the lady in the cockpit.
To land the plane.
So now she doesn't know what to do.
And she's panicking. And then that's when
And
Sam
we're going to the
starts
capital at this point. We're seeing London.
You see
bro.
Bush?
We saw Bush.
Oh, okay.
We saw Bush.
They didn't crash the Bush though.
Bush was there.
Did it crash Bush?
No, they ain't gonna
Okay.
crash Bush. Don't worry. We're good.
Yeah.
What about Stratford and them places?
They might hit that.
Go for it.
They might hit that.
That's good.
But yeah, and then Idris Elba just got in his negotiation bag, and he managed. Obviously, they tied up the hijackers. He managed to get the actual one gun that was working, and he just managed to like.
Because all guns were real. Well, real. It's just
No.
the blanks.
Yes,
Yeah,
they were all
and
blanks,
the
except for
guy had the box of
He
live
loaded
ammunition.
the real one.
Yeah.
He loaded the real rounds in his one. So Idris was the only one who had that.
I love. Sorry. I love the way how these are the little things, the little nuances, the little things that I would pick up.
Yeah.
And again, this is me just trying to think that I'm a bloody CSI or whatever. Maybe it's just when before was said, but when he was like, tell mum when he says, mum, and it's like, he didn't say your mum. He didn't say my mum. He said mum. And I say, they're brothers. I love that because I spotted it
Mum,
as
yes,
soon as
same,
he said it.
same,
As
yeah,
soon
yeah,
as he
yeah.
said it.
So did Sam
same.
as well. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah.
that's okay.
And again, a similar thing to that was in episode 8 when Kai, Sam's son,
Yeah.
is being held by the two cleaners in his yard.
Dumbest little you in the world as well.
By the way, so yeah. But anyway, and then he's on the phone with the detective, by the way, and like the guys can hear it because they were going on. So last week he goes, "Yeah, don't come get me, and I'm okay. I'm gonna like I'm on my way home. I'm gonna be on my bike innit, from this morning."
So the hostages went to Sam's house.
Yeah, no, I saw
right.
that, I saw
And then they found the ute in the end.
Sure.
And the detective called the ute, basically, where is he, kind of thing. And then the mum was like, "Oh my God, we had some people that asked for Sam's address. Remember the delivery thing?
Yeah.
Like, can you confirm Sam's address?" And then so the guy's rushing to Sam's house and he calls the ute and he's like, "Yo, you good?" He's like, yeah, I'm gonna come home. You see the bike that I was on this morning? The bike was a
Stationary
the one,
bike.
the stationary
Yeah.
bike. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pedal as fast as I can." And the detective took that as like, "Oh, cry for
Okay,
help," kind of
yeah,
thing. So he's
yeah.
like, put the sirens on, went there. It was so smart how they did this as well. He said, "Let's evacuate the building." They evacuated the building.
And the way he'll say, "Come on, mate. You know what I mean? Come on."
Yeah, it's like it's calm. I don't know you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, come on, mate. Let's go." He's like, "Everyone in there, let's go." He's like, "How do you know? It's just me in here." He's like, "Oh, the guy who security for this building told us there was a couple cleaners in it." In the end, they're coming out, and on the side, bare feds just roll on them and just grab them up, and it was done really well, I thought. But
the thing is, which was pretty dumb about that scene is the fact that those guys didn't recognize the voice of the detective because he has a very distinctive non-London voice
When did they hear him though?
on the phone because it was on the loudspeaker.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good
Yeah.
one. I didn't.
There's a couple of holes, but but the overall story was so good.
That's the thing. There's a couple
You know
of
what I'm
holes.
saying?
Some things are predictable.
Yes,
too.
definitely so.
I think the most unpredictable thing was the Amanda shooting the pilot thing for me.
Yes.
So okay,
But, yeah.
was this American woman? Did she have any part to play beyond?
She was English.
No, the one with the glasses.
Oh yeah. The one with
No,
the glasses.
the-
is
the
it?
new one when
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah,
"Oh, what's going on?" Like,
She's
Oh yeah. What about her?
was she just a thing?
She's just an annoying
I
one.
thought she was gonna have some part to play in.
I think the passengers, they did a good job of that like making the passengers diverse.
100%.
Like that woman in particular, at the end, people were calling. They gave their phones back, and people were calling their loved ones. And she just had nobody
She
because
said
someone
I had
passed her the phone. She's like, I don't have anyone.
She did look
Yeah.
like the type. I don't want to be stereotypical, but then
Like
again,
you had the children, you had the families, you had
Yeah.
the businessman, you had the woman that has nobody, you had everybody on that.
and
plane.
I think they did well in obviously I don't know about the last two episodes, but they did well in the passengers.
Yeah.
They all had their own sort of identity without a backstory, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So that backstory was told. Even the girls, even the young girls,
Yeah.
we knew who they were. We knew what type of people they were. We knew who the lady with the glasses is, like annoying, like obviously.
Yeah.
And we knew that family, even though like the guy with the kids with the uncle with the insulin,
Yeah.
that's we knew who
The
people
criminal with the tattoos on his neck, even the girl that was sitting next to Sam and the other guy, the Arab girl,
Yes.
when she saw the Arab couple talking to their family saying goodbye, and she just looked at him like, "This is like it's like my family kind of thing." You know,
yeah.
it's like my parents. and
100%.
She just felt so sad and
Yeah.
stuff, but. Yeah, I mean, some parts were predictable. Was pretty good. In the end, they didn't shoot down the plane.
Yeah.
And,
She somehow, this is again, the English government looks so bad in this show, by the way, because
bad.
like, I don't know how Sam got the Home Secretary to give Amanda a pardon, basically.
Bro, listen. Everyone's on this call. Air traffic control, the secretary, all of them are on this call, and he's talking to Amanda. Basically,
Which one's Amanda again?
Amanda is the one in the first episode where he's trying to calm her down in the seat.
Yes.
Yeah, so
but why did he shoot the pilot?
Because the criminals
Had her family.
they had hijackers, but they also had a couple people on the plane that weren't criminals that they had something on to help them in this plan.
Because obviously when they was looking at the list of criminals, you had the guy who was sitting next to the family.
He was a red herring, yeah. He was a red herring.
So he was a part of it, but not a part of it.
He was calm. No, he was calm.
I thought as much because it's almost like they made him look sinister and bad, knowing that he's just a good guy, but he had a bad past.
They want us to think that he's a bad
red
guy.
herring.
In the end, he just sympathized with her, talking about her daughter and stuff like that. And basically, he knew that she would be afraid that she's going to be like done for life after this, innit? So he's like, listen, who can make this deal for her right now? She's not going to prison. The Home Secretary's all right, cool, whatever.
So the hijack put in a position to kill the pilot, or she done that out of her own volition.
No, she was forced to.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Anyway,
so she could get in the cockpit and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
The pilot broke up his co-pilot, bro. Broke her. Bro, she was, hey, Mo's gonna let, she was turned over, bro. She was turned over. Bro,
Hey, yo,
I just hear whoop, 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 whoop.
I really shouldn't laugh at this, but he said to her, yo, he's like, listen, I'm going to win this fight.
Yeah.
Don't try this right now.
I just hear whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my God.
He finished
Did
her.
you see her face? She said, I just don't want him in.
Yeah, he bashed her up.
Get him away from me.
Nah, I felt bad for her. He bashed her up.
Mashed her up. Big time.
That one air stewardess, the lady, she was great.
Yes, the main one, yes.
I thought she was great,
She was
man.
fantastic
She
in the
was
whole
really
thing,
good. But yeah, in the end, you know, in the end when it was just Idris and the main hijacker on the plane.
Yes.
I didn't like that scene.
So
man.
so basically, they land the plane at RAF Norfolk, which is fairly close to us.
Yeah.
very small runway. They
Very
made
small
that
runway,
clear.
but they landed it. Obviously, the plane was mash up, but they landed it. At the end, everyone's jumping off, and they said, "Do not take any of your belongings." Everyone off the plane, and then you see that mum. She brings her own things. They weren't talking about us. You know what I mean? The way she takes them, you know what I mean? It's just so funny, man. It was so
Anyway, Idris is the last person. He's like, oh, 1 second to the feds. They're all pointing guns at him. He's like, oh, 1 second. I need to go get something. He goes back in.
gets his Gucci thing.
The
and
main
that-
hijacker closes the door, and he's basically trying to find him and shoot.
And then he
ended up fighting.
And then he realizes obviously the guns are gone, and then obviously it's a cat and mouse thing, and then eventually he calls, his wife to basically call him. He loses their phone in the toilet, and then obviously
he did like a diversion.
Yeah,
thing with the
diversion thing. He gets the
vibration.
guns off him.
Did the hijacker die?
No,
He
he got arrested.
Okay,
Arrested,
cool.
Yeah, he
Alright.
got arrested.
Yeah.
Which I thought, and the bit where they arrested him, and then Idris Elba was just walking off. I
Yeah,
thought
that's
that was
crazy. That would never ever happen.
ridiculous.
That would never ever happen.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Did they thought it was in America or something?
Bro, I'm like, there is no way you feds are letting this man just walk away without saying, trying to figure out, are you part of this or not?
Yeah.
But maybe
There's a lot. By the way, there's a lot of stuff we missed out, so definitely watch it.
Yeah, I am gonna watch it.
overall, I think, like I said, slightly predictable show, but I thought it was really well done. Like you said, cliffhangers.
Show
were
the summer,
great. The
definitely.
acting was good.
Definitely.
The mystery part of it, I loved the like trying to figure out how we're gonna talk to the ground and how we're gonna communicate. That was all great for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, just great show.
A really, really great thriller, honestly. Very, very good with a great ensemble cast. Yeah, I thought it was fantastic, man.
STC score.
Oh,
Hashi. There's a TV review STC score.
I'll
Check
give
it.
this a solid 8.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. I feel like you went higher than I thought you would.
Yeah, I think simply because of how good the cliffhangers were, how wonderful the story was,
Sure.
the fact that they set up so much stuff and they paid off. The thing that kind of takes it down for me is a lot of the kind of plot holes.
Were you looking forward to the episodes every week?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Cam, chat to
I'll
me.
give my FCC scores. I'm not starting a fight. I'm not starting a problem. I just want to slip this in there. Yeah, you see the same energy that you have with this and the cliffhangers and everything. Yeah, remember our silo episode.
No, but again,
Anyway,
I
can I?
tell
No,
you
no,
this-
no. I said I didn't want to start a
can
fight.
go
Can
into
I,
this.
Mo, can I give my FCC score?
Please.
I'll give it a 7 based on what I've seen. It might go up. It might go up. Mo, can you talk, please?
Yes, my score is also the same as yours. It's a 7.
7?
Yeah, it's a 7.
Okay.
Yeah. 7. I think 7's a respectable score.
Yeah,
man.
of course, yeah.
Good show. I would definitely recommend it. Me and my wife had a great time watching this, and yeah, she loves Dubai. So the fact that the plane was coming from Dubai gassed her up. But nah, it was really well done, man. I thought it was great. Yeah, good show overall. Chill, man. But yeah, guys, that was our spoiler review.
Rubbish.
Spoiler review for Hijack, Apple TV show starring Idris Elba. That was our review. Yeah, so guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know videos are coming up. And give us 5 stars on all streaming platforms, Google, Apple, Spotify, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It will really help us. Road to 100 subscribers. Help us out. See you soon. Peace.
Peace.
Please.